My mother is my hero. I'm a mama's boy, and I'm so proud to be a mama's boy. Let me tell you the story of my mother, which is a story of many people what we were going through by the time I was born. My mother was born in the 30s, and by 1950, she went to school. And when she went to school, she fell in love with her teacher. And when she was in that grade, they were married, and she was expectant of my brother Edward. He's still there. But for that reason, she had to drop out of school. But not only that, that was the time when people started saying, hey, wait a minute. He came here to colonize us. He took our land, the white man I'm talking about now. It's time to get him out. So my dad, her husband now, goes to the forest, because the only way you could fight the British was by going to the forest. You first of all tell them, get out of our land. But because they don't get out and they have the weapons and they have everything else, what you do is go to the forest and at night come and tell them get out. And then you burn their houses if they don't get out. And that's what my dad was doing. They would go to the forest and at night they come out, they burn the houses of these white folks. Get out of our land. This is our land, man. What are you doing? And in the process, they would also come and get food from the village. And they would get little ammunition, whatever they would get. It is in one of those journeys from the forest that Dad is coming to pick his food. And within a short while, there was something in my mother's. I don't know what time, how they got time, but my mother was expectant in that way, right? And so she's expectant. And they look around, how can she be expectant? When does that terrorist guy come? And so they beat her up. There was no medical care because she's a bad woman. She had an affair with a terrorist who is her husband. When did he come? You must tell us. And she can't tell them. But she survived with her baby. She never went to hospital. There was no medical care. But she survived. And she delivered. 3 days after delivery, her and all the bad women were taken to go and dig a trench between the forest and the village so that those terrorists don't come to the village. And she's carrying her baby at the back. When she's carrying the baby at the back, she's given birth 3 days. This is a story I know very well, not just because I was there, but I've heard it over and over. So she fell. She says she thought I probably peed or something on her, but she thought that I was bleeding. But everyone knew she was very weak. She had just given birth. She has gone through this journey. She fell. All the women allowed her, who were being forced by the white man to dig this trench, the supervisor, the white man, seized to shoot her and her baby. Cocked the gun to shoot her and her baby. And that's me. All the women came around us, me and Mama. And when they came around us, he told him, shoot all of us. If you have to shoot her and her baby, shoot all of us. He looked at all of them. He told them, get out of here. They went back to the village. He did not shoot anybody, and they became my mothers. I became a symbol of their freedom because they were not punished again.